Welcome to MSI Credit News. Thank you for joining us today. I'm your host, Vince James. First up today, this week's success story. This week, we feature our valued client, Blake. Blake went from being denied for secured credit cards to now a real estate investor with multiple investments. Blake, thank you for joining us today and tell us a little bit about your story.
Brian Holland and I originally talked on Facebook a couple years ago. I was heavily in debt. I had a lot of medical procedures that were required, right? I was forced to have them, but I couldn't keep up with all the bills and just everything like that. I basically, when I first talked to Brian, I was in school. I could not qualify for a fixed or a prepaid credit card. My credit score was probably, let's say, like in the low 500s. Brian said, "Hey, we can really help you out. Let's go to work for you guys." So that's kind of how I got started. I want to say last month I reached score of 800. So I was in the 800s for a couple months, but now, of course, I had a lot of credit checks for real estate loans that I'm doing. But now I'm like in the high 700s. I believe what MSI is doing is a lot of good work. So truth be told, I actually referred my sister and some of my good friends that I work with to MSI, and they've actually seen a dramatic increase as well. So I know that now I'm not an isolated incident with MSI. Believe me, my credit was really bad. But MSI has handled all my friends and even my family members, so I can speak to the efficacy of that.
Now, let's take a look at the past week's deletions. MSI successfully removed 652 derogatory items off consumers' credit reports. Some notable big ticket items include a medical collection with a debt of $14,377 and a tax lien with a debt of $11,310. What would you do with an extra $14,377? With spring break around the corner, how about a 5-night Caribbean cruise for you and 27 of your friends and family? Or 5,750 pairs of flip-flops? How about 1,597 tubes of sunscreen or 477 tickets of fun at a water park? At the end of the day, 14,000 is a lot of money you could use to create some great vacations and memories with your loved ones, or invest in other financial areas of your life. What would you do with $14,000? Let us know in the comments below. As always, a big thank you to everyone on our team at MSI for helping our clients achieve these great results. Today's hot topic: how would you feel if you had a $10,000 bill with a lender that you settled for $5,000, then a year later you got a bill in the mail for the other $5,000 you thought you saved? Exactly. Many consumers don't know, but if you settle a debt that cancels 600 or more of the debt you actually owe to the lender will consider this debt satisfied, but the IRS will now be billing you for that debt you thought you saved. They now consider that earned income. Uncle Sam will get his money either way. It's called a 1099-C form or a cancellation of debt form. Before you settle any debt, speak to a professional to consider all your options. Our senior credit consultants can review your credit report and provide options on how to get rid of your debt and increase your credit scores. If you would like to receive a free credit consultation to consider all your options, contact MSI Credit Solutions today. 866-217-9841. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. We hope you have a wonderful weekend.